my god, Destroyer 17 just resubscribed for 20 months.
Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Hello, hello. They're a bit smaller than I thought they would be. Hold on. Hi. Oh, I see. There they are. Down there. All the way down there. Look at them. Look at them. Pat, pat, pat. Yeah. Let me open up Twitter. Let me duplicate Twitter's page. Post. Paste the image. Profile. Yoink. I'm live. I wanna build more paths and terraform more areas in my MC SMP base. post. There you go. There's the Twitter post. Hehehe. You like bongo cats? Arp. The bongo bongos. I need to really quickly quit the game, actually. I forgot to grab Fusion Minecraft. I forgot to grab Fusion, and that makes me very upset. So I need to really quickly download that. Fusion has a 1.10, right? No, that's... Thank you. 1.10. Fabric. Viewer attacks. Be gone with them. Alright. Thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate you letting me know. Get the damn animations. Did you send them to me? I assume it's better animations, right? I don't really want them, honestly. I'm pretty happy with how they currently are. Let's stream together. That's not what I want. Extensions. Here we go. My extensions. I'll have a look at them. What's it called? Not enough animations. Okay. Modrinth. Discover mods. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that is cute. I thought it was like, better animations, which is the texture pack that you can get. Fabric. Do they have dependencies? I assume they don't have dependencies. Oh, I need to do Instagram as well. I always forget about Instagram. Configure. Roasted turkey. Global. Is this what I think it is? Fucking love this meme. Oh, the temptation to keep that, actually. I don't know why, but I find that really fucking funny. I think I've always found that one really I think I've always found that one really funny. How low can I make this? 10. I'll make it 10. I'm also going to turn the volume down on that one. It's from, oh my gosh, what's it from? It's from, Dexter, yeah. That's the one. Can I add a custom attack? Downloads. Attack name. Description. Kibi. Can I upload audio? Oh my god, I can. What audio can I upload to this? Do I have any audio? Music. I don't, do I? Up to 10 seconds long. Oh, I can't. I'll add Mossy Calico. 100 bits? The fuck? That's any of my emotes. Cool. Right, viewer attack sorted. You're welcome, guys. That Dexter Morgan one is so funny. It's such a trend that's going around when people are like, we know what you are, and then you just get the image. And people put it in TikTok all the time, and it's really funny, and it makes me laugh every time I see it. That one's staying. Because that's actually funny. Okay, here's my 2 mods. Also, guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got a new offline background because I looked at the old one and I was getting a bit boring at it. Alright. Mods. Fusion doesn't need its dependency, right? Downloads. Because I need to get Fusion back on so I can get my connected glass, because that was something I forgot to do the other day. Have you made lunch yet? No. However, I have a half-drunk cup of tea, and it's warm enough to still drink it. Like, it's lukewarm now. So, maybe not the best, but like... Oh my god! Can the Reels button fuck off on Instagram, please? Making my life miserable, why don't you? I can't post that photo on Instagram, can I? No. No. Oh, I'm back in the hoodie again. Sorry, guys. I let you down. Cool. Damn. I'm live. Right, plasters on thumbs make it hard to type. Yeah, I'm back in the hoodie again. He is lying. Cool. I have a dedicated meow button now. Oh, that's so cool. If you guys can't tell, I had a shower yesterday, and my hair's gone super fluffy. And I'm obsessed with when it goes super fluffy. This particular part of my hair... Right, okay, cool. It needs re-dyeing, mind you, so don't look at the roots too much. Please don't look at the roots too much. They can't hurt you. 60 minutes in, no craft. Well, you're lucky I am playing Minecraft, because I was this close to doing either a drawing stream or an editing stream. And then I decided I don't want to, because I opened up Minecraft to take a screenshot for my background that I ended up not using, because that's really funny. And then promptly decided that, no, I have to play Minecraft, because it's like the lore or something. At some point, maybe in an hour, maybe when we hit like an hour in, I'll have to disappear to go get food, because I haven't had lunch yet. I haven't actually eaten yet today. And I know you guys aren't going to be happy about that, but nothing to do now. I've been thinking about my hairstyle. I've been thinking about making it more mullety. By the way, guys, you're still up here. If you want to join in the Bongo Cat lobby, just download Bongo Cat on Steam. It is free. You can join, and then anytime you click your mouse or your keyboard, you go tippy tappy, and you can have it as open alongside other Steam games as well. Didn't I get a mullet? I'm halfway there. It is shaved at the sides. That is effectively a mullet. I'm thinking more modern mullet, not like 80s mullet. I'm just thinking long at the back, short at the sides. I just kind of want to maybe accentuate that a bit more, because it's making me feel a lot more comfortable at the moment. Hydration. There you go. Where are my fusion? Connected glass. Emissive ores. Block transitions. Cool. It's also cute because you can get things like I used on the Steam library thing where you can buy things. Oh, we're working on this. This is something I was working on. Meow. I could do that with my stream deck if I wanted to. This is what I want to work on today, actually. I know I said I was going to do, like, paths and stuff. I forgot I had this. Let's turn that. Let's turn this off. We don't need it. We've got the brightness of this is lighting me up enough. It's getting dark outside anyway. Can this one piece of hair fuck off? Brother. Brother! Fine. Fine, I've got a curl in the middle of my forehead that I keep seeing. Like, oh my gosh. It's in my line of sight. How does one get this to go away? Tuck under there, thank you. If in doubt, tuck it underneath. If in doubt, tuck it underneath your hair. This is how this is looking. I think I want to remove that. We've got this, like, pattern here. I think I want to add slabs in to make it less. There we go. Ooh. Cut sandstone. Let's get on the back. Although not that you're going to see the back. Oh no, it's still pink on the back. Dean, pink wool. Thank you. World edit is just like a lifesaver sometimes. With when you're working in such a big size. I see. When you're working in such a big size and you've got to keep like getting textures in and stuff, just to get an idea of what the texture is going to look like, because obviously I'm not going to copy this texture across, I will obviously manually build it. But when you're working in this and you just need to get an idea of how the texture is going to look, using World Edit to be able to put that there is so handy. I need to change this. I don't like that being sandstone. I don't like this not being sandstone. So I'm going to manually replace these. Hi! That is an amazing message to start. Hello! Hard time. Chat binds is a hard length limit for some reason. I'm gonna pretend I understand exactly what you just said. What's up? Nothing. That was an amazing message to start off with. That was quite impressive. I will be honest. But thank you, Neo. Ah! Let's do that one. Cool. Right, okay, texture. And we got something here. What do I use to separate it? I'm gonna remove that length limit. Just like that. Alright. I need to change this to... I want it deep slate. No, I want to change it to spruce. I want to make it like it's a little wood shack added on. I don't care about the flooring right now. Mind you, this back bit here is going to be grass. A lot of this is against the grass, so you'll never see it. I like that. I just need a bit of texture in there. What kind of texture, though? Buttons? No, fading into oak logs in some places. Perfect. That's cute. Can I also add in some spruce planks? What do we think? No. See, I'm a big fan of... I understand things like shadows. Like, you'd want darker along the top and lighter at the bottom. However, I prefer... I prefer it looking random, so it's, like, textured. So, like, in the wild, you get things that are cracked and have gone up and... You know? Whereas... I know. Whereas... There may be a shadow under here. Nice. Unless we do a shadow. I could try and work with shadow. I just feel like I haven't so far. Oh, although, that looks really cool. I think maybe we will. I'm not going to work with shadows much. I just think... Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. With the odd bits of, There we go. We need a door as well. I like copper doors. This pop of blue always looks really nice. It's... There we go. We need... Spruce stairs. Oh, Neo, you've... Right. Shrek's outhouse. If you want to put a sign, put a sign there. I think the sign looks fine there. I just need to have the depth inward. Jungle door? No, I like the blue. Oxidized copper doors are one of my favorite things to use. I've used a lot of oxidized copper doors. I think jungle doors look really nice, but I've used a lot of jungle in a lot of copper, and I want to have this like slightly blue in amongst the red. There's a lot of red here, so I want to add blue. I think that looks nice in there now. And then we've got this entrance here that's gonna be, I need a trapdoor. Could probably do white. Hey, Loke. I want to try and... There we go. And then I think oak stairs. What do we think? I don't know. Tough stairs. Ooh, that looks nice. And then instead of doing oak, we could do dark oak. Yes, that looks nice. That looks smooth. And then on the top we could do a lantern, and we could do a waxed exposed copper lantern. That looks rather nice. However, we do that and put that there instead. That looks nice. What have you done in here? Right, okay. Right. Alright, okay, thank you. I think that little white door, that, like, pop of white, unless we do it spruce. Now I can replace... we could do spruce instead of the white. Just want to see how that looks. Because obviously people do this a lot more. Oh, oh, oh! Ooh, actually. Okay, guys. Okay. Hey, Neo, you really need to join in on the bongo catting. Neo, get it. Get bongo cat. The house of the outkind. Of course. What looks better, guys? I need an opinion here. Dark oak or white? I could also do blue. We could also get either warped or oxidized or orange. We could try some of these. Dark oak. That's a splash of blue, but I prefer these trapdoors. I'm gonna get rid of the warped. Ah! That's a splash. Ooh, actually, oh! Ooh! Splash of blue looks nice. Actually. That looks kind of good. Because it doesn't look too wrong. It's a colour scheme that goes really nice. It ties in with the blue of that. It's the little pop of blue. I use blue a lot on windows and things, like here. You can see me use a lot of it here as little extra pops. I love using copper as a pop of colour, right? This could work, but in the same way, I could also... See, that also works. I think not white. We've got 3 colours here. Dark oak, oxidized, and regular. And we've got these 3 specifically. And I think all of them really work. I think dark oak works because it's just a darker variant of. I don't think anything lighter than spruce. Like this, I would say these colours are on par with each other. They are not... One is not lighter than the other one. Technically, really. I'd imagine they're kind of on par with each other. And same with the blue. They're not overwhelmingly lighter. And then the dark oak is overwhelmingly darker, which creates a sort of like a shadowed effect. The problem is, I need to decide which one I like more. Which one looks better? Because we're going to be viewing this from about here. This is the primary viewpoint, about here, looking this way into it. We're going to have grass coming all the way around the back and coming this way and this way. It's positioned like this. You can look at it from other views, like this, where if you want to see the windmill better. But I want it to be so that the windmill looks like it's peeking up over. I want to try and focus on getting like a primary viewpoint. I think here, lined up with that lantern in the center, we get a nice good rule of thirds. Actually, no. Line up. I want to say probably here, these 3 pieces of grass. If you get that in the center point, like there, that's probably the best view I could get of it. Have the grass coming this way, the grass coming that way. There'll be something taller on this side over here to balance out the tallness because it goes up like this, right? You can see this like up and up and up kind of vibe, and then it comes straight crashing down. But I have something low on this side and something tall on this side to like counteract the weight. What do I have a message on Discord? Okay. Also, is glass connected now for me? Yay! Cool, great. Nice to have that back. So if we're looking at it from this angle, I don't know. I'm gonna need you guys' opinions here because I really value your opinions just as much as mine. It's why artists ask other people for help. I think I'm falling less and less in love with dark oak and more in love with the copper. I just don't know which one looks better. That's the blue. To contrast the amount of warmth in this build. Or to complement the amount of warmth. Because this is warm, that's cold, right? That's a cold blue. In amongst a warm building. So warm, warm, cold. You've got here cold. Mid-tone, really. You've got a lot of coldness here. And then you add something warm back in. Ooh. Oh, my bongo cat has items to collect. There we go. I don't know. I think maybe... Well, I'll leave it at this. And if I want to change it, I'll change it. But I think that, with the slightly exposed lantern above it, to sort of nullify the colour, the waxed exposed, I think looks really nice. And then we got this. We need to get my oak combo. Hey, there is Neo. Hi, Neo. Bap, bap. And what did I do on the sides? I assume... Oh, pot and... sign. Oh, the trapdoor sign. Okay. Probably sign. I could remove these and put pots or mud walls. Oh, they don't connect to mud walls, do they? It needs to be a full block, really. They don't even connect to that. That's rough. It needs to be a barrel then, really. And then a thin little trapdoor here. No. Sign. Cool. I don't like on the sides. Cool. What if I get a spruce trapdoor? That looks like it's just about held on. Although it's a small balcony, it doesn't really need that much support, honestly. Okay. So we got this. I need to do obviously the shape of the roof better because I haven't used the colours I normally use. And we got this bit here, and then I think I'm going to kind of mimic what I did, again, on my main building, on my main front, because I really like how that looks. Hello. Hi. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Actually, I like the look of... Okay, instead of doing that, we could do... My existence is pure pain. Aww. That's rough. Spruce stairs. It's on 43,000 blocks for slightly faster than average super smelter. Real. That's rough. Do I like that? No, it needs to be... I think it just needs to be this, like, wide open. There we go. Or... Whoops. No. Nope, I like the first option. What if I... Ooh. There we go. And then we get oxidized lightning rods. And then... No. And then iron chains. Ooh! I like that, I like that. And then we need to do the dark oak edge piece. Which is this edge piece here, so... Can I not do the trapdoor trick here? No, I can't. Not that I need to, really. I don't think it needs it. Unless I just do the... No, I can't. Okay. Let's get rid of this very top line here. Oh wait, no, it isn't, is it? Bonk. He's having great fun with this meow. Okay, there we go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Alright, Neo, you're in the way. You're in the way. Thank you. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Dedicated meow button. It is pretty cool. Dedicate home button. Hey. Nice. There we go. There we go. Bonk bonk. There we go. What? Okay, there we go. I need to grab mangrove slabs, that, and I don't think I need the trapdoors actually. There we go. Hooray! There we go. You did do art on stream, card art stream? Yeah, at some point. Oh, I need to talk to you about that actually. I've got an idea. What if we asked Crafter as well? They are also an artist. And I feel like getting just me to do it is gonna be a lot of pressure. And honestly, I get overwhelmed really easily when it comes to art. That's why my comic doesn't exist. And the thought of doing so much art in a short space of time is very overwhelming. And so I thought, what if we asked Crafter if they wanted to, you know, do a bit of the artwork as well, so we could, you know, split it between the two of us. That way, it's not just all my art style. I think it might look visually cooler as well if it was also Crafter as well, if they wanted to do it. Just simplistic. I know, but I think you overestimate my abilities, Neo, as an artist. And I don't want to overwhelm myself. Yeah, but even making a resource pack, that overwhelms me. Again, Neo, I don't think you understand. Drawing one piece of art is enough to conk me out for, like, ages. Genuinely. It's that bad sometimes. It doesn't matter how much detail is put into it. only 200 cards. You know, again, I don't want to overwhelm myself, and I'm saying now my limitations as an artist means I'm going to need to take breaks, which means it will take months. I mean, look at me and my emotes. I'm supposed to make emotes myself, and I've done 3 out of a whole bunch of emotes I need to do. I will overwhelm myself if I'm not careful. That's why I'm asking, please, would it be alright if we asked if, my hype emote, my silly lurky emote needs redoing. Cool, nice. Whoop. Nice, nice. We need a window here, I think, as well. Basically, out of those 200 cards. Ooh. Will not need anything special made of them except backgrounds, which is just one background copy pasted. I know, it's just I've never done anything like this before, and so especially on a scale to that. The last time I did something such a big thing on a scale like that was when I did Art Fight, and like Art Fight and like now, neither of which were like, it's not like a commission or something where I get paid and so I'm expected to, you know, bring it as a certain standard of quality or something. They're in a box behind me. I know they've all got very similar backgrounds, except the player cards. I just don't want to overwhelm myself, thank you very much. Because I know I will otherwise. Lightning rod. I'm gonna get you to show some item cards as an example. They're in a box behind me somewhere. I don't know exactly where they are, but that could work. Or actually, because the land comes up a bit, I'll do that. There we go. And we've got the detail here. I think this is starting to look really nice. We've got the tuff down here. I kind of want to add, since there's a corner, I kind of want to... Where's... Yeah, there we go. Bit of texture on the corner there. Because the corner's so important, that having this like bit of texture here might look really cool. Kind of like a wraparound, you know what I mean? Bonk bonk. There we go. There we go. Okay. We've got this here. I'm not going to put trapdoors on this layer. Meow. Yeah. Cool. How's it going? It's going good, I think. I want to sort of sink that into the ground behind there. Cool. Um... Hmm. Ah! And then... I want to add that so it is still ridged underneath. Ooh. Nope. Cool. I don't know if I want to... Ooh, yeah, that works. Wait a minute. One side goes out more than the other side does. Huh? I thought it was even. Well, that's great. Right. Okay. That still looks right. That's just annoying. Okay. I did not know that it was 5 and 4. I thought it was 5 and 5. Yeah, see, this side's 5 and 5. There we go. Cool. Hmm. There we go. Perfect. Hell yeah. Cool. And then I think we need to work on... whether I can remember how to make a sail. There we go. And by sail, I mean... a windmill, of course. There we go. Hmm. This just feels slightly wrong. Neo has hat now? I see. Hi, Star. Hello. That doesn't feel like a windmill. How do windmills look? I hate building windmills because I never get the shape of them right. Why's my phone not responding? Okay, right. How do windmills look? How's it going? It's going good. How do people build windmills? Oh! That makes a lot of sense. Doo-doo-doo. I'm just trying to get the shape right. I forget that last time I built one I used grindstones is a good way to make them look like they're attached. Hello. I want to do Thanksgiving. Oh, is it Thanksgiving, is it? You got this. I want it to be a stripped oak log. Always forget that exists. Same. Maybe that's bad. Yeah, I want it to be oak because then it will stand out. So for me, yeah, I want to build the bridge more. Why is it that bad? It's not a country's holiday. I don't know, because I feel like it's such an important American holiday. I feel like I should be aware. There we go. Now we got the spinny. Ugh. Is it like that? Velvet Revolution. On the 17th of November. Damn. There we go. That's much nicer than whatever the hell I was doing. A much better shape than what I was going for. Although we do have it's pretty much Independence Day holiday. Anniversary of the revolution was led to as much. Nice. Kind of like our Guy Fawkes night then, I guess. Like a special, like, independent holiday type thing. Now that feels worse now. This now feels wrong and I can't explain why. You're what? Guy Fawkes night. The 5th of November, many years ago, I want to say the 1800s, a man named Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament with a gunpowder plot by placing hundreds and hundreds of barrels of gunpowder underneath the buildings and tried to explode it. He got caught, and I want to say his execution was being burnt alive on the top of a bonfire, or something. I don't actually know how he died. Anyway, he got caught, and so we celebrate that by, it used to be lighting a bonfire and putting a fake Guy Fawkes on the top to be like, yo, you tried to do this, but it failed miserably, lamau. However, now we tend to celebrate with fireworks instead. It's firework night. Whereas it used to be, because it's kind of like in America, you've got Independence Day and they celebrate it with fireworks and stuff, and it's like important to their sort of history and stuff, and we've got something that's like important to our history. I'm not saying it's in any way related in terms of history, I'm just saying it's related in terms of it's a UK specific tradition that's like to do with our history. Like how America's got Independence Day, it's to do with their history. Us here in Britain wouldn't celebrate American Independence Day because it's not ours. You know what I mean? So like you celebrate yours, they'll celebrate theirs, we celebrate, it's not an Independence Day of sorts because Britain was never had other people in charge of them, so we don't have an Independence Day. I don't think Britain should celebrate Independence Day. It's the day they fought us off. I was only saying it was the same as in the sense of, yeah, it's like a specific day that we all have different variants of. Apparently in America they are celebrating Firework Night. Apparently they have no idea what it means, but a bunch of Americans have just adopted the idea of celebrating Firework Night just by setting off some fireworks because it's cool and shit. And it's like, you don't know the history, guys. That feels kind of wrong. I like blowing stuff up, yeah. I mean, obviously, ironically, nowadays, we tend to celebrate Guy Fawkes rather than be like, lol, you failed. Now it's kind of like, congratulations, you tried. At least for us, it's fine. We find that funny. Because, yeah, what the whole point of it is, if you read things like Enid Blyton, in her stories and stuff, when they celebrate Guy Fawkes Night, they do the penny for a guy. They've got this, like, it's like a scarecrow. They stuff it with hay and stuff, and they put him on the top of the thing. That holiday mentioned? What, Guy Fawkes Night? So messed up. What, Guy Fawkes Night? It's not messed up. We find it funny. Welcome to Britain. Can I do hanging? Ooh, I could try. No, because it only works sideways. That's annoying. There's the gunpowder plot. Gunpowder plot. It's the only time in history anyone has come close to doing something so massive in our history. That's why we celebrate it. To mock the guy. Sorry. You know I don't like talking about politics. Bonk bonk. They actually reference it. Sorry, going back to nerd stuff. They actually reference it in BBC Sherlock in an episode. Yeah, that is exactly how it works. I don't know whether it was because it was to do with the politics themselves. There was actually some stuff going on or whatever. They were having like a big meeting of sorts, and then they tried to do it and they got caught. It's really interesting history, actually. It was when the Catholics and the Protestants separated. It was 1605, apparently. I've looked it up. 1605. Guy Fawkes was arrested while guarding explosives they had placed beneath the House of Lords because they were Catholic and they wanted to try and assassinate the Protestant king and the Parliament. Because they weren't happy with his beliefs and his religions. And so they wanted him gone. Yeah, it was the whole Protestant Catholic thing that happened. Joyful, isn't it? Forget that's actually so steeped in our history, is just like the Catholic Church and stuff. It really is such a massive part of Britain's history. And I forget it every time. I do genuinely. Okay, we got the windmill. Still not fully happy with the shape, but it's... I've basically copied the shape from a different windmill that someone's built. And it's right, if I try and build the shape myself, it's gonna go wrong. I'm gonna accidentally build some symbols that I don't think I should be building. So we're gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna grab a mangrove fence and a lightning rod, a waxed exposed lightning rod, and then some trapdoors. So I'm not going to touch the windmill anymore, actually. Ah. Well, what we do now is we celebrate it by lighting fireworks. Being like, you loser. No, I'm joking. But getting on for a little before I'm needed again. Oh, hooray! Hey, Star, you should get Bongo Cat. I'm trying to indoctrinate everyone into Bongo Cat. The more the merrier. You know what I mean? Oh, you did just get them all out. Okay. Any detailing? Yeah. Oh, you've got... Is this your set? Because this is the first set, right? No, that's cool. Is that the first set? Making fun of a dude trying to commit claricide his base holiday. It wasn't just one guy. Bongo Cat, Bongo Cat. You should join. I'm indoctrinating you into Bongo Cat. It's a free game on Steam. KZ got me into it because they always have a Bongo Cat lobby open, pretty much. And it's a great way to co-work with people. It's one of those games that's designed for, like, hey, so you're working, and here's other people working that can join you, and you can all tippy-tappy at the same time. Got the strawberry set. I also got the strawberry set. But you can, mind you, Bongo Cat is lagging a little bit. No, he got the watermelon set. But you can go on to... Sorry, the leaf. Yes, the leaf is fucking adorable. I got the leaf. Let me find it. There you go. There's my little leaf. But you can go on to, the store and buy, like, different hats. Like, I bought this little beanie. You can see I'm wearing this little autumn beanie. I'm gonna leave that on for a while. My favorite one's the little snail in the apple. Just call it, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Yo, Star. That's supposed to be you, I know. That's why I went with the calico cats, because I'm obsessed with calico cats. Calico cats are my favorite cats ever to exist. Like, others are really cute. However, I think, honestly, I think OBS is struggling right now because it's not animating my animated emote on chat or on anything. And Bongo Cat is just really slow. It'll catch up. It's because I've got so much open at the same time. It's probably not helping. By the way, my game is not lagging. By the way. As messed up as Munchkin Cats are, they are my favourite. They're so cute. There's that guy on TikTok that's got a couple. And they're called, like, Scoobert and Doobert. And then they've got another one called Goobert. And I love them so much. I don't think they're all Munchkins. One of them's a Scottish fold or something. It's small, but his ears are folded. And the other ones have pointy ears and they're just Munchkins or something. And they're so adorable. And they're teeny tiny. But really cute. I know they're not the best, unfortunately. But then again, it's the same thing really as pugs and stuff. But the best thing to see is they're breeding them better. And we rejoice with the day that pugs are bred correctly. But you can see it more and more. Their tails are getting less curly. They're like tightly curled. They're oh my gosh, what's the word? Hi! For showing a video on stream. No. Why? Ah! I don't have anything set up to watch a stream. Your live reenaction. I mean, okay. What do you need me to watch? Because if it's not okay for TOS, obviously. I think this works. I need to do that pattern in the back again. Got Bongo Cat now? Hell yeah! Welcome in. Every time you tippy tappy. But I'm a... You can buy skins for like 3p on Steam, by the way. Who's a documentary short? I dread to imagine what BBC documentary you've just found. I need to get... No, I don't want tough bricks. No! I said I don't want tough bricks. It is wholesome. Okay. Me when BBC documentaries, am I right, guys? Okay, I need the window things. Yes. Copper! This is one of my favorite pieces of decoration. Love a documentary. But not today. Okay, well I can. Hold on, Bongo Cat's gone for a second. Let me bring it back. Game capture. Bongo Cat. You are now over the top of me. Let's put you guys up there. I've got lots of tippy tappies. I think I've done like 20,000 taps now. Because you can buy little decorations. I'm going to keep the hat on for a bit. My favourite decoration, though, that I've got 2 different top hats, is this little worm in an apple. Why is Google open? What's Google done? Go away, Google. I can also emote, guys. Exclamation mark. I like the leaf as well. But I'm going to put the hat on for a bit because you guys, I'm nice and warm and cozy. Meow meow. What is it that you need me to watch? I'm ready to watch it, Neo. Meow meow. Didn't hear silly? Okay. Okay. Let's put this on cinema mode. Actually, it's not. Why is it? There we go. Don't have funds on my Steam, so I can't get a rainbow skin. Oh, I had to add £4 last night. But I've now got £3 and 60p or whatever left. I'll use that to buy a game at some point. Or buy someone a game. But I had to get the calico. I had to get the calico cat. Let's pause the music real quick. Do you want to be able to hear this? I assume you do. Audio output capture. No. Application audio output capture. YouTube. Okay. Let's turn it down a bit. Subtitles on. You guys can't hear that. Why can't you hear that? There we go. Alright.
The smallest feline in the world.
Ooh.
A rusty spotted cat.
Aww.
He may look like a kitten. He'd still fit in the palm of your hand. But this little male is very nearly fully grown.
Oh
He'll soon
my
be setting off
god.
on a solitary life,
Oh my god!
fending entirely
He's so
for himself.
tiny! Oh my gosh.
What he lacks in size, he makes up for in daring.
Oh, they're so cute. Go, little guy, go!
Young cats are born curious.
He's so tiny.
It's how they learn about their world.
He's so small it almost feels like he's fake, you know what I mean?
Straight away.
There's a
he's
literal
super
puddle and he
sensitive to their
submerges
paces.
completely. Even the meow is tiny. Like, I cannot believe that.
His eyes are 6 times more powerful than our own, and sensitive to the slightest movement.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's adorable. Oh my gosh. Teeny tiny! Teeny weeny baby! That's adorable. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Nero, for that. I needed that today. Cuteness overload, exactly. Oh, they're so cute. I'm not gonna lie though, the voice is a little bit, I'm not gonna say off-putting, but the voice, the dude's voice who was talking over the top was kind of like, whoa, hold on a minute. Who are you? Would have been better if it was David Attenborough. I'm joking, of course. Of course I'm joking. Not everything has to be David Attenborough. Just most things have to be David Attenborough. It's like the law. It's like if you're gonna do something nature-themed, you need to get David Attenborough in here. Do I have the blue or do I have the orange? I really don't know. Hear me out. Morgan Freeman. Oh! Yeah. I did on the pillow. I think they look good. I think you need to curve them a little bit more. I'm just gonna use... Right, thank you, Minecraft. You've gone mangrove, right? I'm just gonna use mangrove as an example. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm doing it like my little kitty cats. That would be so cute. So you've got this space here, so you could just do that. But if you want it to be a bit rounded, you do 3 blocks away. 1, 2, 1, 2, no. Right. It'd help if I could do maths. And then... Behave, Minecraft. Thank you. Do both cherry and mangrove for the pillows, but I can do mangrove arches. No, no, no. This works for any type of wood, realistically speaking. For goodness sake, Minecraft. Place the blocks in the correct order. My gosh. There you go. Obviously, pillars, shelves don't work in the exact same way, so the texture's a little bit off. But that's how I would do it. I know they're slightly indented just a little bit more, but that's how I would do it. Slab, trapdoor, slab, stair, stair, slab, trapdoor. But obviously, it's a shelf, not a, you know. It's your problem. And then you can put that there. Or you can put a fence gate there. The arch is not as wide as it is tall. Yeah. It needs to be even in size. And so, like that. That kind of thing would work. Anyway. Oh, we're missing the music. I will fall if I'm not on, Yeah. Like, they just need to be the same... Like, dun-dun-dunk. I did an example,
Hi.
Hello. I built an example in a slightly smaller scale in the super flat if you wanted to use that to help. Bonk. Because they need to have, like, an even curve. So if you're going to go 2 blocks up, you need to go 2 blocks across. Otherwise it looks a little bit sort of top or side heavy. Either way, it does look good. Bing! I am going to very quickly BRB. I'm gonna go get some food, actually. So, I'll see you guys in a sec. Spam all the new emotes! Woo!
Have you heard about the bees? The bees are dying!
Beans Bear Gaming has joined the hive.
Hello. How are you guys? Oh. I do love watches for the middle lessons long one. Brain frog. Brain frog? Brain fog, I flee. I have noodles, but I'm trying a new noodle. It's one that we've had in the cupboard for a while. It's by the same company that do soba. But they're ramen-style curry-flavored noodles. And I'm a bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. But they smell nice. They smell very similar to the Itsu curry ones that I like, so... And I was hungry and we didn't have anything else. Well, we did. They just took effort. Mmm. That's good. They need to cool down, mind you. Hi. Alright. We're getting there with this now. We're getting there. We need to add, I think, just a bit more. What's close to tough in grey? Deep slate's kind of a layer below. Looks nice. Thank you. It's a layer below. We could add... like a bit of shadow? No, I don't know. Like, tough is like the only dark block that really exists. Follow while you were gone? Yes, I noticed. Thank you so much for the follow, Beans. By the way, I'm so sorry I was gone while you followed. I really appreciate the follow. I really, really love it. Thank you so, so, so much. Yeah, this works, I think. I want to add a bit more netherrack in here. I love the texturing netherrack. I'm not going to do the arches because the issue I have with them. No, that's fair. If you want me to give you a better hand with the arches, I can pop over and try and build them if you want. Have fun lurking. Now, Strawberry Bongo Cat. Ooh! You're not in the lobby, are you? I cannot see you in the lobby. Did you disappear out of the lobby? Because if you need the code again, I can give you the code again. Yeah, I want lots of texture in those bits there. I grab trapdoors. No. Did we do the code? Ah. It's pinned in my stream. Chain and lantern. It's pinned on stream, so if you need to grab it, it's there. Burn. Actually, no, I want to use bush. Cool. Because ferns tend to be a bit wonky and, you know, all that kind of jazz. Whereas bushes can sit there perfectly. Now we need to sort out this, because this is, a problem. We need to sort this ring out down here. Now, this is not the block material I want to use for this. The only reason it did that is because I used pink wool for it. Hey, welcome back, Star. There we go. Let's put the blocks in the corner. Strawberry bongo cat. Hell yeah. Okay. There we go. And then I want to add a lantern on these ones. And on the other two, I want to add a... chain hanging down like that. Cool. And then we need a door. I think I will go with a dark oak door. How would the actual full mission do? Yay! Yeah, I'm more than willing to give it a go if you want. Sure, what if we do a spruce door? Or... waxed exposed. Get that slight colour in. Yeah. That's nice, I like that. Then we get andesite stairs, so we can just shape that a little bit. Or we grab... Actually, that works. Hello, the building's looking great so far. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow again. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry I was AFK. I'm very, very sorry about that. This is how it's looking. This is looking really nice now. And you go in here. And this is how it looks. Looking really nice. So good it happens. It was conveniently at the time I went to go get food. I'm really sorry. Alright, should we add some windows? I don't think windows are needed in the bottom of this. I think windows are needed halfway up though. Let's get some glass. Let's get my copper and spruce trapdoors, because that's my favourite way of doing it. We also need dark oak, I think. I think I'll do dark oak and... let's do something slightly different. I think we get mud on here. And then we're going to do dark oak detailing, I think. And then lanterns that are slightly wax exposed. And gates. Ooh, whoops. Dark oak gates. There we go. That's a better version of... And that could blend into that. And then we've got a lantern there. And then... There we go. There we go. Then we put a pot. And then we'll do the flowers last. That looks good. My only worry is it kind of... I think it needs to be lighter. I think all this dark oak needs to be lighter. The dark oak sign underneath, I think, is good. I think. We could try... jungle. We could try jungle. Let's try jungle. Ooh, that blends in nicely. No, I think dark oak trapdoor. No. I think spruce trapdoor. That looks nicer, I think. There we go. I'm happy with that. And then we need to replicate that. Unless I did the blue. Oh, we could do the blue, we could do the blue, we could do the blue. We should definitely do the blue. There we go. Bonk, bonk. Nice. 1, 2. A lantern broke inside. That's awkward. That's nice. That looks really nice. And what we can do here in the middle... I think we go up with stripped spruce as well in the corners. There we go. We got the dark oak fences back. Oh. Grab that. Nice. Is there a way to add just a bit more texture in with spruce? Absolutely amazing. My granddad's basing his build's already done. Aww. Thank you. What's such a similar colour? Coarse dirt's similar. It's similar enough. Oh, let's get up the gradient generator. Hello, hue blocks. Spruce planks. The strip spruce. Yeah, barrels work. Anything else that works to fade between? Barrels. Oh, let's put this down here. So we've got spruce. Barrel side. Mud. Regular dirt? No. Coarse dirt's got a darker colour to it. Oak is also very similar. As is mangrove. Brown concrete's too warm coloured. Where's brown terracotta and brown wool? Nah. I think I'll use that, and that. I feel like mangrove wood is just a bit darker. Oak, wood. There we go. There we go. Do, 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 do. Let's try and get in a bit of coarse dirt as well. I don't know actually, now I'm starting to feel like maybe that's the wrong choice. Right, can these barrels please go upright? Thank you. Cool. And then mangrove wood. Stripped dark oak. I said, what's the deal with airline food? I think we need to add like a shadow. What's roughly mangrove's color? Muddy mangrove leaves? No, that adds grey. What's darker like mangrove? I need to find spruce planks to mangrove, which is here. Note blocks? I think we need to go to dark oak. Yeah, mangrove is definitely in there. There we go. Actually, I want to incorporate some strip spruce into this as well. Instead of the barrels. I think replace the barrels with this. There we go. There we go. Look at that. You just got this sort of dark shadow underneath. Oh, hello. I think that slight shadow, that darkening, works really well, I think. That's good. Let's get some birch in here as well. I'm not fully happy with it. Cool. I don't think it needs it. I don't think it needs it. Looks nice, thank you. There is chiseled sandstone. But I don't think it needs it. Oh, you did tea? Oh, nice. What'd you have? Beans and nugs and homemade chips. Ooh, sounds nice. Amethyst, always on top of the barrels. Large amethyst, always on top of the barrels. It's what I always do. See? It's what I always do. It's always the design. Even here. There we go. There we go. No, I don't like that. Oh, you got a little ducky on top of your hat. I've just noticed your bongo cat's got a little ducky now. When did you get that? Okay, cool. This is looking really nice now. I kind of want to try... Do you think this could be too much to... have that there? That's kind of in front of the doorway here. Like, you've got this pillar right here. However, at the same time... Like, I feel like it needs to have physical support, right? Like, no? Like, the path come this way. If you're looking at it like this, you've got this as your middle point. Like, you see, you put your crosshair on that, right there. And that's the angle you need to be looking. Or like here, you know what I mean? This being the middle point, this being like the line in the center. Picture a physical line down the center. Let's... Oh, I'm... got something thoroughly in the way. Imagine the line of sight is... Hold on. But it looks amazing, Robin. Thank you! Just removing the farm. I built it now, there's no point testing it. I need to get the angling right. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my lord. It's Beetos. This is crazy. This is crazy. That's amazing. I know you can put animated here. Which I'm definitely gonna use Beetos. Okay. Let's do it properly this time. FOV 30. Line the crosshair up with that point right there. Video settings. Ooh, that's too much fog, but that's looking good. Like, look at that fog coming in. Video settings. 6 chunks. Yeah, that's good. You can even zoom in. Like, just look at that versus... 80 render distance 16 and going really close to it, you know what I mean? Because when you get close to it, parts of it come forward. So you can see this bit here is now much further forward than its counterpoint right behind. Yeah? Hi. My sibling wanted to show me something. These noodles are really good, yeah. I definitely have these again. But yeah, you can see the difference between a render distance of 30. Nope. An FOV of 30 versus just getting really close. Because the blocks that are closer to you come much further forward, and the blocks that are behind go much further back. Whereas when you got a render distance of 30, everything is brought forwards. And you can just compare the difference between that, this view, and this view. Like, if I go back to about here, this is the distance that we were looking at, right? I'll show you the difference. This, yeah, and that. Do you see how different those two the difference between those two scenes. Like, everything looks like it's going so far backward in this particular shot here. Whereas everything looks like it's come forward and is nicely presented, all nice and flat and everything. FOV 30 is the way to go with looking at things. Obviously, it's held to actually traverse. However, it's the best way to look at angles. Now, you don't really want to be looking at this from the back. I've not designed it with the back in mind. The back is going to be against a bunch of grass. The grass is going to come down here. You don't really see the back as much. The front. The front is where we want. I'm going to put some hay bales and dry grass. Cool. I'm gonna put that there instead. And then I'm gonna use path blocks to traverse this area. And I don't want the path to come down this way. I want the path to lead this way. Like away in this general direction. Because I honestly believe that that's the best way for it to go. Bone meal is still only one word. I also want to add some dead bushes. And tall grass and short grass. And moss. Just to round the edges out just a bit more. Not all the edges need it, but I think some of the edges need it. And ferns as well. And see, now look how alive that is now. We also... Oh, I missed out bushes. I'm not going to use firefly bushes in this area. Because I honestly believe that firefly bushes are probably best used somewhere else. Put a bush under there. I'm not going to put a dead bush. I'm going to put a tall dry grass there. There we go. Ferns are best used near water sources. Or on slightly steeper things. Oh, have I got a little hat? Oh, that's so cute. I don't want that one, I want that. Little paper airplane. I'm gonna keep my little beanie on for a bit longer. Oh, Arcanite's here. There you go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. But this looks so cool now. I personally agree. I get some moss carpets in as well. I do think that that and green frog lights, for example. Like the random frog light here and there in this area. It's probably the best way to light up this thing. Because they're hidden underneath, right? So that area is now lit up. So if I do... There we go. Look at that. Let's do this again. FOV 30. We say 6 chunks. That's perfect. That land there, this coming forward and down, is perfect. We just need some height on the left-hand side now. Like another build, like a tree. A tree on the left-hand side. Let's get a big tree back here. This is gonna be hell to... Oh god, I need to be so close to the blocks. Ugh, this is awful. I don't think anyone enjoys playing like this. On the bridge roof. Ooh. Okay, cool. Don't like the combo I've started. There you go. There you go, boom. Need to just get that so that that is lined up about there. That right there. This is the winning shot. And you can imagine as you come a bit more round this way, as it sort of like all changes shape, you can see, right, can you understand the concept of like shaping here, right? You can see what's going on is you've got something, you've got the land, and I don't know how to explain this without, you've got the land that comes up like this. Your eye gets drawn around and up to this main feature here. The land here even goes round, and it's got this like kind of like pointed tapered effect. Your eye goes up this, you travel up here physically, yeah, with your eye you come up here, this composition. You've got little bits down here that come up and come up and come up, and your eye gets drawn up to the top where you can see the windmill, and then you come straight back down the land. However, it was feeling very one-sided because of this tall object here and nothing on this side. So by adding a tree, albeit that's quite close, I'd probably bring it back a bit. By simply adding a tree onto the left-hand side, it is an object that is separate from this particular thing. It now feels evenly weighted. Because you've got everything going off to the right, you've now got something to the left that is evenly weighting it out so that when you've got the middle point, everything is evenly distributed. You can tell I've watched a lot of videos on this stuff. This is what I've learned from people like B-dubs, just the way that you build and such. Having something that's evenly weighted, using other means, because this build itself is brilliant, but it needs to have that tree in the background for it to go from being brilliant to being epic, I think. Because you compare this and that, right? That's without, you got this, like, you're going up and up and up. And it kind of feels empty on its own. It needs something in the background here Because you've got this land that's going to come down here and you're expecting it to stay high over here. You've got this land being down low over here. You need something tall in the background. By adding that tree, yes, it does need to go back a bit, but by adding that tree, you go from having this like one-sided build to being evened out. And that is my TED talk on why FOV is brilliant for visual story building. There we go. Nerd? Yeah, I know. But so this texturization here, I really like the look of. Let's grab all the different blocks I used. Nice. Let's grab the green frog light. Grass. Bush. Grass. Tall grass. Grass. Bush. Fern. Fern. Couldn't have explained it better? Yes. Now we've got that on that side as well. The light's a bit more obvious when it's closer to other blocks, but that's fine. I need a way of lighting it up without needing to constantly put lanterns and torches around. And using blocks covered with those just make the most sense. And then we just need to add a bit of coarse dirt. And a bit of rooted dirt. Perfect. We don't need that on the left side because it's a slow gradual build up. On the right side we've got a bit more of a cliff-like structure. And I want to have this dirt that just looks really nice. Cool. This is looking really nice. I definitely think the warm copper here looks nice. Because you're going from warm to cold. You've got this like bluey grey to this warm orange. It stands out. It's just the same way that a blue door stands out with a warm brown. Right, okay. Thank you for putting vetoes in here. Just need to make sure that... Okay, yeah, it's still lit up in here. And then we'll do some stairs inside, getting up to this level somehow. It'd be really cute if there was a secondary hidden doorway here that led you into this top layer, actually. Oh, that'd be really cute. Oh my god. Yeah, we need to do that. Which door? Which door? Dark oak. Oh, a hidden doorway. I love a good hidden doorway. You go in here. And that's how you get in. Like that. Oh. You're bongoing. No idea how I'm gonna be able to get up here. Do, 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 do. Actually, that looks nice. Small amethyst and a pot with a fern in it. Cute. Oh, somewhere over here, I've got pots that need filling, and I want to put flowers in these. Actually, I want to put mushrooms in these. Whether it's that mushroom or what you guys see. That's a little pop of red. Cute shape. There we go. Nice. I'm really happy with how this is turning out now. I don't think it needs a chimney. I think this house might be a house without a chimney. I don't think it needs a chimney. A lot of my houses tend to have chimneys to make them a little bit one-sided. But this is such a tall building that I don't think it needs a chimney. This is cool. I like this a lot. Got the little balcony. I love all of this. All the texture, all the shape, all the everything. I love the little bumps at the bottom here with the sandstone instead of having normal boarded. I wanted to try something that didn't have all the logs constantly. I wanted a different shape. We tried a curve here and an opposite shape here and a little outhouse type style. We could put a chimney on the outhouse. Let's get a chimney on the outhouse, shall we? Honestly, it could be lower than that. Tiny little chimney on the outhouse, I think. Yeah. Tiny little chimney. It's just a little thing. There we go. I'm really happy with this now. This is looking really good. And I can't wait to build it in my, you know, my world. Obviously this all needs bringing down. You get the idea of where the grass is going. This comes up and round. You got the idea that the grass comes from this level, like along here, down one. Blend it up into whatever land. And I want the land to go up quite high. I want it to come down, you know, like a rolling hill type situation. But I want some wheat to be over here. I want this to blend into a wheat field. So maybe build another wheat field. However, I love the look of this. I think it's pretty much done. I want to add my stone path to the bottom here. Oh my god, what's the name of it? Path block. There we go. Oh, however, this path is going to bend around. There we go. Not coal. Coal is far from what I want right now. Oh! Arcanite's now a raccoon with a little octopus on his head. What a silly little guy. There we go, that's perfect. I want an overgrown fern in the corner. This is perfect. Let's just get a better screenshot of it again. Let's do this trick one more time. There we go. Bring it back to 80. There we go. You know, one thing I've noticed, guys, is my lag is gone. I'm not lying, guys. My lag for this game is gone. I haven't lagged once. And would you like to know the difference? I've got fusion now. I genuinely believe my lack of fusion was what might have been causing the lag. Which is really weird, because fusion is a mod that basically allows you to connect textures if you so wished. Can I trade with people on Mongo Cat? Oh no, that's an exchange for your own thing. Shame you can't trade with other people. Wish you could. Oh well. I've hit 10,000. That's crazy. Ooh, Wandering Trader? Ew. But I think, honestly, I think this is done. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. I messed this up. I haven't done this along here. I was so used to just seeing it like that. I mean, we could leave it like that, but I don't think it should. We could use some sandstone. Or birch. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought that was it. Let's have a look at that. Or do we do a... sad? Mini granite blocks? That's cute. Bonk, bonk. How about that? Birch trapdoors. Or oak trapdoors. Birch. I just need to make them face this way. Oh. No. How do I want this to look? I need a ring to go around here. Honestly, sandstone was working. I'm not even gonna lie. But I don't know. Replace near... Oh, wait, no, that's not gonna work because that'll replace the rest of the building. There we go. I want them to appear like it goes in a bit. Glass. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I think this bottom bit here should be... bonk. Ooh, whoops. There we go. And then, whoa, and then we get mango slab. Bunk. Oh. There we go. That's just a slightly better shape now with that roof. Perfect. Let's do this one more time. I feel like fucking Spider-Man every time I say that. There we go. Look at that. 80. Nope. Perfect. That's brilliant. Yeah, look at the roof before and the roof after. This is perfect. I'm really happy. I think the next thing to do, the next protocol is to build this. Which is going to be a bit difficult. I will admit. This is going to be a little bit difficult to build. Let's do /home. Let's see what we're working with. Now, location-wise, I kind of want to build it over here. We've got this area, right? I honestly, genuinely think it would look really good here. Picture it, the mountain comes down behind it. It's sat here. It goes round and up with a field. Goes round and down. You've got this perfect shape right here. And you're always looking at it from this angle. You've got these other things higher up. You've got a tree here. I think down there would work the best. So I think we chop these trees down. It would be such a really good view from there as well, with their village that they're building. Let's just chop these trees down. Perfect. Sorry if I was talking a lot of technically stuff today. It's kind of important for me to be able to see it from more of an artistic standpoint. And so, yeah, I think genuinely here, I'm so glad we were able to finish it. Honestly, bringing this landscape along and down would be perfect. Bonk. Let's get rid of these trees. So then next stream, or episode 3, we can build it. Would be really fun. Okay, we need this one tree to go. Okay, this is the land that I want. All of this. We need these other big trees to go. Bonk, 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 bonk. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Bonk, 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 and bonk. Yeah, I just realised the arch screeny was square. Huh? Honestly, I didn't realise either. And why do I never always forget to add brackets back? Like, I always put brackets on something and then I always forget to... I'm gonna bonk. A bonk emote. You guys are so silly. It's good fun, innit? Hey, there we go. Oh. Leftovers for an Enderman. Don't have multi-screens, but that's okay. I guess to watch and play. That's cool. Let's have a look at this visual now. This big tree needs to go, but other than that, I think this is the perfect space. We need to terraform this out a bit. And everything. And then we can have that down there. Oh, they've got a little dock. I have not seen this little dock. Oh, yeah, the path now comes out here. This goes round like this. This is much easier to... Oh my gosh, that is much easier to walk up. You used to have to stop and move carefully. And you've got this little bit here. Oh, cute. The little fishing dock. That's adorable. Oh, I've got bunny ears now. And then X. But yeah, we need to terraform this. That could be episode 3, honestly. Building this windmill. Would work well for episode 3, I think. Okay. I am thinking we end in a minute, so I can continue editing for a bit longer, so we can get episode 2 out. Because I can't be focusing about episode 3 before episode 2 is not even finished. So we're gonna need to do some editing. Stella, how do you have 16,000 mob kills? What the fuck? Huh? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think this land is the perfect spot because it's going to be backlit as well. The sun sets over there. And so if we've got all these factors here, we've got the natural land generation coming down. We can bring this down and round because we've already got a wheat field here. Having this come up to, like, this be tall and this be lower. You can imagine just how good this is going to look on a piece of land like here. We just need to terraform the hell out of it. Bring it all flat. Build it, and then bring the terraforming back out and round. So, you know. I have no idea. To be fair, though. Enderman farm, probably. Just realised I put beef throws on a building about 3 hours later. Yep. 43,000 chunks for Bobby. Your old chunk should now be visible. They were always visible? What do you even mean? Oh, hello, loud creatures. Enderman head. Okay. Healing my elytra. Cool. Okay. There we go. Epic. Alright. I'm probably going to end the stream here. I'm really happy with what we've done today. I'm really happy with... I'm really happy with how that build came out. I'm really proud of it. We need to build it, obviously. And I also want to design a couple smaller buildings that I'm not really going to do on stream. I just want to sort of design some, you know, small buildings and such. Then we can... Nice. Then we can get a lot of the stuff done. In building-wise. And then we can work on bringing a bridge over to my other area. And then we can start working there. And I want that to be a bit more sort of... So we've got this, like, fishing farming zone, if you will. I kind of want that to be a bit more sort of, like, localized on where the magic is. So maybe some bigger crystals in that area. We need to start getting just the sort of, like, decorations and stuff down. But we're gonna raid Becky today, because, Becky is printing. And all that kind of jazz. Which I think is really funny. I think they're on a realm or something. So we're gonna raid Beck. Here are all my links. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you for bongo catting as well, actually. You guys are all amazing with the bongo cats. Actually, we're gonna move bongo cat to about here. There we go. Thank you so much to everyone who joined. You guys are all absolutely amazing. You can send the raid message if you have the ability to. Thank you so much. You guys are all absolutely amazing. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for the follows today and for the sub. I can't believe again we've hit 500 followers. That's crazy to me. I would never have believed that would happen. But yeah, enjoy watching Beck. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye bye.